Well, it's 10:44. Got some makeup on. Got my hair done. Got my clothes on. And look what I got in here. Turn you around. This thing up. See if I can get this thing to stick on here. Might have to get me a tripod or something to hold these on. I didn't ever step those green beans, but I'm fixing to. I just thought I'd come back here real quick and say hello. My husband does called and said he's on his way back here from Knoxville. So they flew out of here at, well, flew, not in the plane. Flew out of here in a car at about 7 o'clock this morning. Went straight there. Well, not too bad, not really. But Mike didn't buy a camper, but he bought a truck. You never know what's gonna happen with them guys. So my husband's driving one back. I guess he's driving Mike's old truck back, and I guess that's the reason that Mike really wanted David to go. He always asked him to go. My husband has a brain tumor, is what's wrong with him, and he had it operated on in 2022. They couldn't remove all of it because of the carotid artery. Some of it's attached to it. He's doing good, but he still has some problems, and he's kind of a safety issue. I don't think anybody'd want to hire him because he's always getting hurt and doing things because he doesn't think right 100% of the time. He's not an unmanly man. He still gets out there and does a lot of things, but he also gets hurt a lot. So I need some special insurance for him, but he does. He has Medicaid, and well, they dropped his Medicare. He did have Medicare, but they dropped it because I made too much. Guess what? I don't make anything right now. And if I do get any insurance for short-term disability, I have to wait 2 weeks before they get it. And it looks like they're going to want me to send them claims and everything else from my heart doctor and from my regular doctor and from me and everything else, which I think is a crock of crap, because I paid for that insurance, and I'm no joke. I mean, who wants to kid around or lie about having freaking chronic heart failure? But oh well, that's how life is. You gotta learn to suck it up, buttercup. So here's my green beans still. Whoops. I'm just gonna find another bowl, crack them in it, throw them in there. Maybe I'll get it all done before he comes home. I just thought I'd try this out because I'm going to spend some time at home now. He's going to be here. So there's been he just always interrupts a lot of things, but he don't know no better. And he was coming in yesterday, and I was telling him to give me his wallet, and he was screaming at me, "What do you need my wallet for?" And he doesn't care. I take his wallet all the time. I was like, "Because I need to get this card from you." And he was like, "Okay, well, who's that on the phone?" And I was like, "It's the lady from Medicare or Medicaid." And they were, who was I talking to? It wasn't a lady from Medicare or Medicaid. Who was it I was talking to? Oh, it was a hospital. He had some surgery done, and they only applied it to his Medicare. And then what they did was send him a bill for a bunch of money. And I was like, well, y'all, I've tried to tell him to explain to y'all that he has Medicare and Medicaid, that you need to bill both of them because Medicaid will take care of what Medicare doesn't cover. That is what they've always been doing. So I don't know if anything's changed. But they didn't do it, and the lady said, well, I just need that card. So I asked him for the card, and he was confused what I was asking for, and I don't even know why he was confused. And then finally he just threw his wallet on the thing and said, okay, I'm going back outside. And then I don't think he ever even come in and asked me. But I had told him to handle it because I was at work. And then yesterday he was like, why are you doing all that now? And I was like, well, because you didn't do it. And I got nothing but time on my hands, so I'm going to do it now. And I have gotten taken care of all my stuff, and now I guess I have to take care of the stuff that you didn't do while you've been here working. So he works in the yard. Ever since Helene, he's got, my neighbor has trees he's not going to clean up. He's old, I understand. We have a tree that was in the middle of our driveway. It's huge. We cut it out so we could get out the driveway, but it's just still a mess. Part of it's in our pond, and it killed one of our ducks, but it's a fake duck. It's a decoy, so it's no big deal. No ducks were killed. So let me run this water for a second. Snap my beans. So he does that. He's always outside working. He takes his little dog out there, and they go outside, and they work, and they work, and they work. And they come in, and they work some more, and then they aggravate me. And then I say, God, I wish you wouldn't be in here, because I'm trying to do stuff, because of what I went through, everything that I'm trying to do. My husband comes in here, and he's like, oh, let me do that. No, I can wash this dish. Oh, no, let me do it. No, I don't want you to do it. And it really gets on my nerves, and I'm like, don't touch my dish. And finally, he's like, I'm going back outside. And I'm like, yeah, that's what you should have done. So anyway, I was just checking back with you. My beans are in here. Oh, I never did check for carrots. Let me check for carrots real quick, and then I'll let you go. Carrots, carrots, carrots. I had some. But, oh, well, I do have some. And I put them in this nice little baggie, hoping they wouldn't get funky. And well, they didn't, but they're like that little, you can't see it because of the light. That funky little dry white like stuff. But they're not dried out. They're still good. And I'm just going to throw them in there whole, but I am going to rinse them off with my little, I got a little strainer. I wish I could show you that hat. I'll show you one day what that little strainer looks like. It looks just like a little construction hat. My husband would never use it when I got it. And he was like, what'd you bring that hat in here for? And what's that hat for? Is that hat for work? And I was like, that's a colander or a strainer. And he was like, what? And I was like, yes. And it's so silly looking. I was like, only from Temu. Well, let me tell you another thing. Whenever you are sick and at home and you don't have anything to do, you really, really, really should stay off of Amazon and Temu. But my life has changed since I got out of the hospital, so I've kind of gone back to a little bit more old-fashioned, old school, I don't know. I'm dressing like I'm a lot younger. Well, I usually I only got dressed to go to work, because that's all I ever did. Get up and go to work, come home. Get up and go to work, come home. Get up, go to work, come home. Now when I go somewhere, it's going to do things that I need to do for me. Like, I need to find this food because I'm hungry and I can't eat your food. And my husband, at the store, he was like, he wouldn't even show me the things that he wanted. And then I was like, did you not see anything today that you wanted to eat? And he said, well, yeah, there were some things I wanted. I said, why the hell didn't you tell me? Because I would get you whatever, we would get whatever you want to eat. You don't have to eat what I'm going to eat. I understand that. You're a 250-pound man. I'm not going to make you eat the stuff that I've got to eat, but I have to eat this stuff. I was in the hospital, so what happened, while I was in the hospital, I had no choice. I couldn't smoke any more cigarettes, which I smoked cigarettes, but I was down to 1 pack every 2 days. Sometimes 1 pack every 3 days. And yes, I drink beer. And when I drink beer, no more than 6. And it's not every night. But I had to stop all of that. So cold turkey in the hospital, feeling like crap. And then came home and everything was just a trigger. It's like, oh, I want, and it's none of the alcohol triggers. I was fine with that. I don't say, oh God, I need a beer. Oh, I need something to drink. It's always, I get something to eat. I want a cigarette. And I do things, I need to cover that up so it doesn't smell like cigarette smoke. And then I don't smoke. And it's been, well, I got out on the 1st, and today is the 9th. So it's been 9 days. A lot of things have changed, though. My lungs have changed a lot. My skin seems to change a lot. Look, I put this fake tattoo on. Isn't that cute? I thought it was cute. I'd like the real one, but I can't afford it. But, well, there's my carrots. See my carrots? I'll put these in. Better stir it up. Get them down in there. Let me get my spoon. Well, I got a spatula. Here's a spatula. You see these little things from the Dollar Tree? Those little silicone things? It's my favorite new thing because it's little. It fits in everything. I can take my little bowls that I have that I put stuff in and just clean it right out. Well, that don't look too bad. Yes, I could. I'm cooking it from frozen. So, I hope I don't have any haters that come on here and go, oh, she can't cook. She's a redneck. You don't cook that from frozen. Well, I'm going to cook it all day and then some. It's freaking 11 o'clock and it's been cooking. When did I start the first video? It was like 9:15, 9:25. So, and I'm not going to eat till 7 o'clock at night. So, we're going to be just fine. Put my carrots up. You know, I can eat nuts, all the nuts that I want to, as long as they don't have salt on them. So I bought this great big thing of deluxe peanuts at Sam's. I buy these cantaloupe things every time I go to the store because fruit's always good. But with fruit, you also have to account. If I'm counting my fluid intake with fruit, I have to count it as a fruit, as a fluid. I have to look it up because 80 to 90% of most fruits, some fruits, is water. So that's a fluid. I have to count that. That sucks. So put potatoes up. I'm sorry, my peanuts. Yeah, there's some cantaloupe. I probably need some more pepper. And that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to put this lid back on. And that's it. I'm doing nothing else. What I really love to have. Love, love, love. And I have to save it for when I don't eat very much in the day. And I can have a lot of calories in the afternoon. Cornbread. If someone could send me a recipe for low sodium cornbread, I sure would appreciate it. Well, that's all for now. I got my other video uploading. This is from a different phone. So, give me your opinion on which phone works the best. This is a different phone. My other phone's dead. So, we'll see y'all in a little bit. Take care of yourselves.